Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Bryant Watkins channel. My subject is the truth of the matter about modern women in the West. The reason why I'm making this video is to address a lot of things that may have already crossed your mind or haven't got a chance to cross your mind due to you maybe working a lot, real busy and stuff. So that's why I'm making this video, because a lot of things are about to change in a way that has never changed before. And this truth must be released uh, to social media platform before it's too late. But before I get started, please hit that like button. And when you hit that like button, YouTube will show this content to more people to let them know about what's going on and what's about to happen and why. And also, to my new viewers, welcome. Hit that subscribe button to receive more content. And also, don't forget to hit that like button. Shout out to all of my viewers. Thank you. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Also, thank you to all of my viewers that donate to the Bryant Watkins channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Those of you who would like to donate to the Bryant Watkins channel, I will put my Cashapp link in the description section for you to do so. Now, let's get started. The truth of the matter about modern women in the West is that since she's being priced out of her homes, her apartments, she's also being outpriced in the car market as well. She's also being outpriced when it comes to food. And she will also learn that she will be outpriced when it comes to her tampons. And I'm not joking. You can type it in on Time magazine about it. It's called the tampon shortage. Now, let's go back to the first one that I addressed, the housing market. Okay? She has been putting content on TikTok about that she must have at least 3 times more than the amount of the rent for her application to be approved. Even if her and her roommate, one could be making 3 times the amount and her credit is great, versus the other one may be making 3 times that amount that filled out the application with her, but her credit isn't all that great. She said that they won't rent to her. So what I am seeing is more and more and more women are instantly becoming homeless because of this. And because, I'm going to be honest with you, when I see a woman from the West come anywhere around me, I don't think the best of her. I really don't. Why? Because first, she forced me not to think the best of her by saying things like she's strong, independent, she don't need a man. Yeah. And I've been seeing a lot of them around me. they've been coming around me. You know how when you're out and about, especially in a nice sunny day, you're out having a good time, and the bee will come up and get real close to you. You be, whoa, shoot, shoot. That's what I've been doing to them, and it's not working because now a lot of them are homeless and about to become homeless. A lot of them are coming to Michigan off the Amtrak from California, Florida, Washington, D.C., Colorado, any place where homelessness is really out of control. Okay, that's the housing market, right? Okay, I learned about the auto industry that the cars they marked up the prices real high. Okay, so a lot of them are losing their cars to repossession. So a lot of them that got priced out of their homes lived in their car, right? Because as long as you have a car, you can go back and forth to work. A car is money. You know what I mean? Okay, they repossessed 200,000 cars a day. Most of those are women with kids. Okay, so now I'm seeing an alarming amount of women homeless. And again, because when I look at one, I'm like, okay, you're pretty, but you're those ones that have a lot of evilness inside of you in the way of you're strong and independent. Okay, well, why are you getting upset? Because I'm respecting that, by not helping you because you strong and independent. You got it, right? I don't need a man. They want to beat you up because of the fact you won't help them. See, and the third one, most of all to her, women like to eat. She priced out of the food. Priced out. Okay. So now I like to drink coffee. Okay, you go in Starbucks, Tim Hortons, McDonald's, you know, or your other well-established mom and pop coffee shops. They usually sell not just coffee, coffee rolls, right, sandwiches, hash browns, Yeah. Now they get mad because you won't buy them none. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Aren't you strong and independent? Aren't you the ones that boast that women mature faster than men? Why you don't got no money? Okay. And I'm going to put it to you bluntly. Because women brought this on themselves in the West, a lot of them going to end up dying off. I already see it. Because even if you help her, she's not going to appreciate it. She has a hideous, repulsive air of entitled mentality about these subjects I previously mentioned. Okay. And it's not going to be pretty. It's not. They've been playing the game towards me where they'll come and sit real close to me, right? When I'm in a coffee shop, enjoying myself, and trying to make me think that they are interested in me. But women of the West, modern women of the West, have taught me never trust them. Okay, everything is an act of emotional manipulation tactic. And sure enough, because I wasn't paying attention to her, about 20 minutes later, a guy shows up. Then, before he shows up, then she go get in the other chair to move away from me to make it look like she was only waiting there for him. And see, this is why, and I'm not wishing this on them. I just see it coming. Modern women of the West are going to be ones that they're going to die. They're going to die out here. They really are. I see that. I'm not wishing it on. I'm not. I know I make a lot of videos and I be cracking jokes about them and stuff like that. You know what I mean? While I'm addressing the facts, I don't wish death on them. I really, really don't. But due to their extremely evil behavior, that's going to bring them death because men can't afford to take care of women. Hey, we can barely afford to take care of ourselves. Not to mention, you want to take care of an ungrateful person that is, you ain't got to turn your back. She going to sleep with not only your best friend, but she might sleep with your sister and your mother while you ain't around. No disrespect to your mother or your sister at all. I'm just saying you can't trust her. See, and now with um, the rent sky high, okay, car payments sky high, food sky high. That's called hyperinflation. She can work 10 jobs, 20 jobs, 25 jobs, 35 jobs. It's not going to matter when the price keep going up. She done already burnt her bridges with us. Of course, if I got some money and I ain't gonna miss it, and she hungry, especially your mother with her kids out here, of course I'll buy them something. But I'm not trying to come in and take care of you. See, and that's where she gonna either get violent. I even saw one that was taking champagne bottles and throwing them at cars that was passing her that men were driving, throwing the bottles at their cars, and she was hitting their cars. See, so I already came to the conclusion. Um, I read a book called Why We Want You to Be Rich. And this was before President Trump became President Trump. He was Donald Trump. And he said he wrote it with Robert Kotowski, the bestseller of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He said it's 5 things you have to have in order to become rich, because becoming rich, I've learned, it's a state of mind first. He said you got to have leverage, control, creativity, expandability, and most of all, predictability. So he said, because if you don't have the predictability, all those ones I previously mentioned is useless to you. And I'm saying that to say this. Okay, let's look at leverage. What leverage does a woman have now that she's been priced out of her home, priced out of her car, priced out of going grocery shopping? And she been priced herself out with us as men in this country by being an asshole, right? So that's leverage. She don't got none. Control. That's why nobody don't want her, because she's way too controlling. And she's a hypocrite, because you try to address it to her. No, what you don't want a woman, what you want is a slave. Always putting things down that you want because you worked hard for it. She don't want to give it to you, right? So no leverage. She don't got no leverage. She don't got no control. Her definition of creativity is scheming, but she done burnt her booty hole with that. Jumping over the candlestick too much, turn around and burn the whole asshole up, right? Because she's homeless now. Okay, so that's what? No leverage, no control, no creativity, no expandability, because most women do not go to school or to get an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, or a PhD to start their own business. They go to get a job. Why? So they can do the work, get the check. And so when they on their personal time, most of them are witches and bitches. Yep, only a handful. And shout out to you all, actually, a good woman or a good husband, or I mean, not good husband. I'm sorry, good wife. You know what I'm saying? All right, so she has no leverage, she has no control, no creativity, no expandability, and the predictability. We as men are forced to do that. The truth of the matter of modern women in the West is she's going to die. She is. Because remember I told you about the tampon shortage? Okay. Women's that may have stocked up and read Time magazine about the tampon shortage. Some of them stocked up. Okay. But we'll use Peaches and Riri for an example. Okay. Peaches. Peaches may have already stocked up for her pants. Okay. But Riri's irresponsible. See, Riri builds her life around a man. She does. As long as she can secure her some debt, then she can get her life together. Why do I say that? I see it time and time again. Whereas Riri, she may have her stock of tampons put up. But when they increase the prices for a small box, right? She may have that all taken care of. But the Riris, okay, no, she's gonna be bleeding everywhere, And that's when a woman gonna slip in and say to a man, well, look, you want to be with her that's bleeding all between her legs and stinking and blood going all down the street, smell like straight up period pussy, or you want to be with one that's smelling good, looking good, not just fresh down there, but fresh everywhere else. Because we know, fellas, women can smell good when they tighten up that cat and put on that nice body wash and all that stuff. It smell not good, delicious, right? So it's gonna be tension there. But again, now here's where the women of the West as a whole, because of all the shit they didn't put in our face about how foul most of them are, most men are not gonna get with them, short term or long term. Okay, she don't got no takers, no keepers. Ain't nobody coming nowhere near. So what happens when you neglect anything? It what? It dies. My point exactly. So please hit that like button. Why? For those of you that may have came in on the tail end of my video, I don't know, but I'd really appreciate if you hit that like button, because what it does, it allows for YouTube to present this video so that others may know about this that don't know. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Y'all take care. Get down.